Hi, it's Bill the Appliance Guy up here in Northern California. So today we're going to talk about motors. And this is sort of a typical dryer. It's an electric dryer. Could be a gas dryer in your case as well. So basically, if you turn it on and it makes a humming noise, there's two scenarios that could be the problem. And so the first scenario is going to be something got down your lint chute. And so if something got down in your lint chute, it may be hung up in the blower. Basically, the lint chute comes right down here and then into the blower. If something is in your blower, then you'd hear that hum and it wouldn't come on. Now this one has the belt disconnected. I've disconnected the belt because this one's just sitting here for parts. But basically, be careful. You want to unplug your unit before you try this because there's some hot wires in there. And so basically you stick your hand, you can take this cover off and look at it. On some models you can't. If you can't take the cover off, you have to take the belt off, or it's easiest for me to take the belt off so I can isolate the issue, but you don't have to take the belt off. But basically what you want to do is you want to try and spin the barrel. And if you can't spin the barrel, you could have something stuck in your blower. Now, if you've taken your blower area apart and you don't see anything and you still have a stiff motor and your motor doesn't turn, that means basically the bearings on the motor have fried. This is going to be your typical motor here. And so this one here, you can see it doesn't want to turn at all. It won't turn. And so that's what you're hearing. Your motor's grunting, basically trying to start, and it won't start because the bushings in behind here are basically, they're dry and they've hardened up. Now some of these, for a temporary fix, what you can do is you can take the bearing cap off. This one also has a bearing cap. These ones here with this belt diverter thing, this blue thing, are a little bit trickier because there's not much room to take this bearing cap off. So if I believe you still can take it off enough to get an oiler in there. And what I usually use is the tri-flow. Now this is sort of a quick fix thing. If you don't have a motor, you can try. So basically what I'll do is I'll take the bearing cap off. This one's easier to see, this silver thing here, and then spray the tri-flow in there. Slant it so that the lubricant goes down the shaft toward the bearing. Let it set for a while and then do the other one. And then what I sometimes also do is, you can see on this mount here, the rubber mount, the gray rubber mount here, this thing here, basically when I take the bearing cap off, you can take this mount off and you can place it in the opposite direction. So that means that when you have your motor mounted, it's going to sit in a different direction, so the pressure on the bushing is going to be different. So it's not going to be have the pressure on the same area that the motor was originally worn out at. And so that's your tip for today. If you're interested in my how to make money in the appliance repair business, it's only $49.95. It includes an hour, or excuse me, a year of coaching, personal business coaching, and a link to over 100 repair videos. And if you otherwise have benefited from this video, please send me a donation. It's P.O. Box 7021, Eureka, California 95502, and that's Bill's Enterprises. And if you have any questions, you can contact me at 707-445-1591. Thanks.